welcome to Holmes Yoga. Today we're going to be checking for diastasis recti, which is the separation of the abdominal wall, the sheath right in the front, the rectus abdominis, that women often get when they're pregnant. So as the baby grows, the connective tissue that kind of holds together the two sides of the rectus ab starts to open and split. And it's actually a very good thing that women's bodies are designed to do this, because some of the literature suggests that if we don't have the room for the baby to grow outward this way, that places even more pressure down into the pelvic floor and can put women at greater risk for prolapse. So it's a very smart design for women's bodies to do this, to accommodate for the growing baby. It can lead to some issues after the baby's born if we don't start to rehab the abdominal wall and do what we can to kind of pull things back together and zip it back up. So the first thing that we're going to do is check. And there are different kind of shapes of diastasis, or different patterns in the way that this can happen. For some women, they're open at the top and then closed down below at the belly button. For some women, they have the connection through the top, and then underneath the belly button is open. And then for some women, they have a completely open diastasis. So it wasn't really so much of an issue for me after my first was born. After my daughter was born, I had a 4-finger gap between my rectus abs. So that's pretty significant. It's about 3.5, 4 inches. And I had to do a lot of rehab and PT, and I'm still doing that 18 months later. So the first thing that we're going to do is check to see what's going on in your body. So come to lie on your back, and we're looking for both how many fingers apart you have, and then also how deep. So you do want to be gentle, you don't want to push down really hard, but just be aware of how far in your fingers go. Right, so rest your head heavy against the floor, and then start with 2 fingers right at the top, like right underneath your breastbone, and then try not to use the muscles in the neck to do this, right? As you exhale, contract the abs and curl up as if you were going to do a sit-up and lift your breastbone to the sky, right? And then keep doing that and walk your fingers down. And then when you start to feel some separation, then you can see, add another finger. Is it 2 fingers? Is it 3 fingers? And then how far down does it go? And like I can tell for me that there's not a whole lot of space at the top. And then the further down I get to my belly button, so I get to about 1.5 inches above my belly button, I start to feel the separation. It's 2 fingers. It's not very deep though. It's 2 fingers. And then like right above my belly button, it's more like 3 fingers. And then underneath my belly button, it feels like completely closed, right? So it's going to be a little bit different for all of us. And as you do this, just be sure that you're using the abdominals to lift up. You can even rest one hand behind your head, so your head can relax back into your hand, and then really curl up, right? Because the activation of the muscles is what you need to determine how much space is between them. Okay, so good luck with that. And then the next video coming up is going to be like stage 1 of rehabbing the abdominal wall. All right, see you there.